Booyah Shaka. We are live. Thanks to my great panelists. Let me introduce left to right, starting from me. I am DMV2A on Instagram. I run the Gun Channel's Instagram. I'm Digital Prophet 4D83 on YouTube. To my left, I have, what should I introduce you as? What are you going to be introduced as, Moon? Moon or Autoloader? Which one do you want? Okay, he's not there. Conceal Conceal Carry Nation, Mr. AKA only one name. Check him as .com. Conceal Carry Nation.
Hello, how you doing?
What's up, bro? Good to have you on the panel tonight. All right, so this is our weekly show that we just talk about gun things that happen on Instagram because we are gun guys on Instagram. Uh, Autoloader is more of a content creator. Me and Conceal Carry Nation are reposters. We try to find the best of everything and just dump a lot out there as quickly as possible. Um, so how was your week in Instagram? Was it interesting? It's always interesting on Instagram. What did you see on Instagram that you liked this week? Um, Talk about a couple of your reposts. So we're gonna jump into the question. Just what was your favorite picture you came across Instagram this week? Conceal Carry Nation.
I think I got way too many of them because
I
I
know, right?
repost so heavily. I've liked a couple of the race gun pictures I've put out so far, and gotten some pretty good messages in on custom Glocks. You know, more people getting in the Glock custom serration game.
I will. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So it's been pretty good, pretty busy this week.
I will definitely concur that I will say in the last month, I would say the race Glocks have really been kicking up their game. They're getting a lot of pictures out there. Um, HR, I can't remember, HR Ready, HRDDP Ready, or something like that. I sent them a Gun Channels patch. He posted a picture today about it. Shout out to him. He had a great, a sexy, classy looking race 1911. I reposted him and I gave him winner of Instagram for a week, so he got a gun patch because we do have a daily patch giveaway on these chats. I'm not sure if I'm giving away a patch on this chat or not, but if you join gunchannels.com, we give away a patch every night. So we have a bunch of shows on every night. Listen in, you can win a patch. But yeah, so the race guns have really been big. I'm seeing. You know what else has really been big? I would say, and this is kind of maybe a month or two ago, what was really big? Burnt bronze. How do you feel about burnt bronze?
You said burnt bronze?
Yeah, you see a lot of it, don't you?
Yeah, it's all over, and I like it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, how much stuff would I do that to? You know?
I like it, and like kind of like what you hinted at, I like it in very small amounts.
Exactly. You know, sometimes it seems overboard, but to each their own. You know, some people, love things along that lines and different color schemes and colorations. It's just, yeah, for me, I like it, but in small, you know.
I would honestly pay to see if I can make a gun any blacker than what it already is. Like, black as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at my blacker than your black gun.
They do have different shades of black Cerakote, so you can test them out.
Yeah, to the shades where gray can look blue. Welcome, Mr. Autoloader.
So I'm not a fan of burnt bronze, but I'm a fan of tungsten now.
So let me ask you this, Autoloader. I mean, like, without revealing everyone that you follow, but or you can give shout outs for sure. That's what Instagram is about. What like I'm oh well, so me and CCN kind of started hinting at we've noticed a lot of race guns and a lot of burnt bronze. Like, do you see that a lot coming up in your feed based on what we repost or just like what you come across naturally?
Yeah, some race guns, but not a whole lot of burnt bronze.
one thing I've been seeing lately that I like, I'm sharing one of my browsers over here with the images on it, is Precision Syndicate. They've been a newer group of people that's into the Glock customization or handgun customization, and they have started fluting and porting barrels. And some of the stuff that they are doing is pretty cool. For their fluting, you got spiral fluting that's just around the barrel, goes from halfway up to all the way up, and then there's some of these diamond fluting where it's crossed, and it's pretty cool. They're getting some very neat stuff out there with their barrels. That's one thing I've been impressed by lately.
Yeah, there's that company Ex Machina that does
Yep.
the dimpled barrels.
Yeah, those are pretty nice looking as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been really liking the custom barrels for some reason. If it's the dimpling, if it's a spiral fluting, it's just pretty cool. It's pretty neat looking.
Yeah, no, I definitely like barrel work probably more than like any stipple job.
Yeah, the stippling, and then there's a lot of people in the stippling game now. Tons of people out there, and some of what
So
they are
man.
doing are amazing. And they started with just the little heat gun and just putting little dots on everything. Now they have borders, outline, patterns, and it's pretty neat. I'm just going through my feed, looking at some of the things that came in.
Oh, I want to pull this picture up right here. I'll just lock it on myself. Shout out to Pink Panther, Mr. Lobby Man. He's a lobby guy. He runs the lobby open all the time. I think somebody's trying to out PS90 him right now. And that's an SBR at that too. So you definitely out PS9 right there. Sorry for ya. Shout out to Pink Panther. He's on Instagram, always doing good stuff. Who was that reposted? Oh, y'all can see it there. Escoda, South Dakota, I guess, 2A. That's pretty cool. Got a name like mine. So we go and ask you guys. Man, what other questions that I have lined up? Concealed Carry Nation, did you see any cool hashtag today? Like hashtags are just made up on the cuff. So in the last couple of weeks, at least since you've been on, what was the coolest new hashtag you saw come up?
I'm drawing a complete blank, but yeah, there was one that really caught my eye this week, but I cannot remember it right now.
You gotta remember those, bro.
Exactly, I'll have to start taking some notes when I see them. But
Yeah.
yeah, just the on the fly random hashtag describing what's going on. Yeah, I can't remember offhand.
Yeah, I haven't really seen anything stick up this week. Nothing that really took storm at least. Nothing like Gun Jenga, like that took
Yeah,
off.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That one
That
was
was that was a great week of like Instagram right there.
yeah, it was.
Oh, and I'm gonna show you a picture. I don't know if you reposted this one. Speaking of Gunjanga, we're gonna take this time out because since our last chat, this guy, honestly, I don't care what anyone says, has won Instagram since our last chat. I always give out an Instagram winner. Where is where is this? All right, let's get out of here. Let's go up here. We're gonna go here and we're gonna find his original picture. See, he posts a lot too, which is really cool. He does a lot of nature pictures. Chris dot was it two steel, I think, with one E. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Past it. Winner of Instagram. I don't know if you saw that. Can you see that? Casio Carry
Yeah, I
Nation?
reposted that one
Yeah,
as well.
that one a bunch of times.
Really good.
Honestly, I think at least since the last time we held the chat, best picture I saw. Guaranteed winner. Winner, chicken dinner, and Glock should follow that guy.
Yeah, yeah, that one was really good.
Glock Inc. should follow that guy.
That took some skills to balance that out.
I hope it didn't fall a couple times while he was stacking it.
Oh, it definitely did, but it's a Glock. All right, so it sounds like we got a couple other people in here. Let's see, who else do we have? Who else do we have? Concealed Carry Nation. Magsters.
Hi.
How's your 30s on everything life?
Yeah, not so good there. But I got my 10-round mags.
Holla.
Now you just got to carry 3 of them.
I do. Well, 2 at least for now, and then maybe a Beretta every now and then.
That's what's up. So, Maggie, go ahead and introduce yourself, your Instagram channel.
No YouTube channel or Gun Channels channel, but I do have #Tactical on Instagram. And I no longer have a Facebook, but I'm pretty content with my Instagram.
That's what's up. And the blessed one, the one, I said it this himself, I think he burned the Saint today. The Gas and Glock handed him a Saint, and he had to burn it in his hand. He's the anointed one, Gun Channels.
Right on. I don't know if it's all that, but
Oh, that's exactly how I would take it.
I'm pretty happy. I'm done. I'm done with Instagram now.
Oh yeah. What are you on to next? Snapchat?
I don't know. Sick of this Periscope stuff though, so it ain't gonna be Periscope.
You gotta find another tube of the webs to conquer. All right. Damn. So damn. Where the hell were we in the show? I should have wrote these down. Does anybody want to give a shout out? So all right. So since it's mainly reposters out there, Concealed Carry Nation, what was your favorite gun or photo of the week that you reposted? That you actually put up?
Let's see. I would have to say Endless Possibilities, the ones that's on my screen currently. That one I really like because it shows the, how do you say it, Steiner, I think it is. They have a new light and laser combination coming out.
Really?
Yeah, and this SIG has it mounted on the rail down there. There's not very many of them. In fact, I don't think that they've actually been completely released yet.
It looks very aggressive.
Yeah. It's a big system, but from what it looks like, it's going to be pretty cool when it hits the market.
What does it weigh? Because the SIG is heavy already. If it's really metal, it shit's.
Let's see. It is.
Is there any way to tell, like, in order who you've whatever followed? So, like, if I go look at who I'm following, it's just, is it in an order that well, maybe it isn't.
I think it is already in order based upon the people that you decide to follow.
And did you ask well, before that you asked new channels that we've seen or whatever they're called? You call them channels over there?
Who calls what channels?
On Instagram, are we calling them Instagram channels? Anyway, one called
accounts, really.
Account. Okay, so one called Steel Toy Soldiers I found with like an underscore. It's brand new, but it looks like it's going to be 5-ton military trucks. Down with that. So they've got some potential.
Really? How often are they posting those? See, like that's another thing like that I personally care about. Like like when I decide to follow somebody, is how often are they posting? Because if it's somebody that posts once every 6 weeks, I'm sorry, like I'll follow somebody else. Like I need more content than that in my life.
Oh, see, I just have 800 people though, or 900, I guess. So I kind of like the people that don't post constantly. I mean, I don't mind if it's like Moon or somebody like Dual Wheel or whatever that's posting, like they're always coming up with a good picture. But people that just we call it like repost contests and junk like that, so they've got that 2,000 posts, but like 99% of it is just garbage. I'd rather not even sub or whatever it's called somebody like that. And if it's somebody that just posts like this guy, like the one I was just saying, I think it's, where'd it go? I don't know how to find it again. It was called something Toy Soldier or something, and they've only got 2 posts, so it hasn't been established yet. I just like the idea that they're going to do 5-ton military trucks specifically. It's kind of neat. Big Doosan, well, bigger than Doosan amps, the big trucks.
So as tactical, What was your favorite pic? Hello. What was your favorite picture of the week?
I think it was the same as yours actually, but he has some. You're right. The Chris.Steel02 or Stelo2. He definitely has some good pictures. I posted one that got almost 450 likes, and it was just a picture of all his Glocks lined up. I don't know how to use your fancy handwork there by putting it up on the screen, but it's about a weekend if you want to check out my page.
It's electric.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Are you supposed to say boogie woogie woogie woogie?
No.
All right. No. So he definitely had the best picture of the week. Who else? Oh, so once again, who actually had the best Instagram picture of the week? And I'm not going to count today because I might shout him out next week again. Hopefully he gets on here. But for this week, I'm going to shout out Ballistic Expansion. Probably had the best Gun Channels picture of the week.
Oh, I think I just followed him. Let's see.
Ballistic Expansion is pretty tight.
As soon as you start giving him shout outs, he jumps in.
Exactly. So I had 2 good posts today, and I'm keeping those posts later for the side. So next week we're gonna have a deep running for Gun Channel's Win of the Week.
So what was the best picture?
What was the best picture? Was Chris.Steel2 or 2.Steel? Was it?
Had one. Yeah, I remember that one, but you're saying Ballistic had one.
No, but Ballistic had. Oh, so let me pull that up. Why am I not screen sharing anymore? Let's see. Pull that up. Am I screen sharing yet? Why am I not screen sharing?
Is your bandwidth high enough?
How to use the internet?
No, I click share. All right, there it is. Fuck.
Best picture.
Hold on, sorry.
Do you guys who repost follow any reposters?
I follow a couple of reposters. We've talked on the side over on Kick or something along that lines, and it's good to know what other content's being pushed out there. I try not to repost everything else, like the top 50 Instagram gun people.
Yeah, because that gets really annoying to followers, and you get like duplicates, like 2 or 3 photos, like literally just a couple slides apart in your feed. It's like, really?
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of like knowing who's out there and what's doing what. So I don't follow a ton of reposters, but I do follow at least probably about 8 or 9 of them. Ones that I like.
Yeah, same here.
You're probably one of my favorite reposters, Concealed Nation, because just for that reason you post like mostly original stuff. It's not like just constantly regurgitated like a lot of the other picture artworks. I mean, you'll see those pictures that are good pictures, but it's like after you see them once or twice, it's like, okay, I've seen it like 3 times today.
Exactly.
So.
I try to keep away from this #tactical.
Hey.
Oh wait.
Nah, dude, she's quick with it though. She's either quick with it or she'll pull out like a classic, like, oh, I posted that. It's funny, like she'll either repost a picture as soon as I repost it, or she'll be like 2 weeks later, like, remember this classic?
I do that so I don't get into anybody else's lane.
What was it was a great picture that you reposted that was a throwback like that made me think of you like that? Was it F13 FND or whatever, the one like that he had on like the banister for like the stairs?
Yeah, that's a great. He takes great pictures.
Awesome, yeah.
He does, and I was, I kind of took a little break off of Instagram, so I had a lot more to choose from when I came back, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. He definitely puts out good content.
The feeds were all still there. You didn't have to like start over.
No, they have a new thing, and this is not meant to encourage anybody, but they have a new thing where you can temporarily deactivate your account.
So that's super cool to know, because yeah, sometimes you just have other things to do and you don't want to shut it down because
Right.
It sucks all into 0. So that's good to know. So like everything was basically like you left.
Yeah, and I didn't know because I didn't really read too much on it, and I just kind of took a chance and hit the button and came back a week later and still had my follower count and all my pictures, so it was pretty cool. I think that's new.
Yeah, it is. I never saw a temporarily deactivate account thing in there.
You have to do it from your computer to actually find it.
Okay.
That's funny because you could never do anything from your computer on Instagram.
That's true, right?
I think they're trying to break Instagram.
So have you guys seen this page? Just give them a quick shout out. They're growing pretty somewhat fast. It's kind of a niche specific page, and it's called Reloading Daily. So you might think, like boring reloading stuff, but it's mostly like ammo and things like that. It's pretty cool. And just like giant bins of brass and just really neat scale size pictures.
Okay, but you know who's even cooler than him, and I repost him a lot? Was it Subby Runner?
Subi Runner 2000 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
In fact, I think I have one of his. Yep, I had one of his pulled up in a tab over here. You're talking about Instagram pictures that we've liked over the week, and I just love seeing reloading pictures, and when he throws out a little M&P shield in there that he's reloading for, it makes it even better. But yeah, Subby Runner has, like y'all were saying, has a really good Instagram.
See, I actually like Subby Runner's pictures of just like brass and lead, like in a bucket like that. I like his pictures better like that. Like at least me personally, because like I know he's a reloader, so I appreciate his art as a reloader versus like, oh, he just threw a gun in there. I don't know. Like I guess just like his raw pictures of reloading, I like better. Me personally.
That's what I try to do, because I don't do a lot of reloading pictures because you got to be really creative with it because you only can go so far
That's
with
what I'm saying. Like to make a reloading picture look good takes a lot of fucking work.
Right, and usually it'll happen like when I'm actually down there working or whatever. I'm like, oh, this will be a really good shot, and I'll figure out something and I'll do a quick shot and then keep.
And obviously, like the gun panel patch is why you're winning, bro. You're winning.
Yeah, I've been trying to throw it in there more. I've got one of them down there. I try to keep gun channels patches like near me, that way I can use them for pictures and stuff. So I have several now, so I have them in convenient places. I found a really good place for my patches now. You know those like gun mats you can get for your gun bench, like those. I don't know what they're made out of. It's like it's cloth. It's not cotton, but they're like those thin mats.
It's called felt.
Yeah, it's like felt almost, but it's made to absorb oil and crap that you spill. That way it doesn't like seep through your table and stuff. It's like a gun mat. Anyways, I have one of those on my bench. It's like 4.5 feet long, and you can just stick patches right to that, like in the corner of it. It's pretty neat.
Speaking of patches, does anybody? All right, so kind of to stay on Instagram, but to get off Instagram, does anybody know of any good patch channels or accounts on Instagram that are strictly patch oriented? Like
most ones I've seen are like people who make them and sell them. Like Violent Runner, I think, is one of the accounts that makes patches and sells them.
There's Patchworks. I think it's Patch.works is one of them.
Is Patch Horror on there? Because I know Patch Horror is big on Facebook. Let's see. Everyone get on it. Let's all get on the gram.
Patch.works is one, and then there's the Patch Cartel, and then there's Violent Little, like you said.
I hate the vanilla one.
Patch Cartel a place, or is that just like a hashtag?
No, Patch Cartel is an account.
Oh, that is a company?
I don't know if it's a company, but it's an account, and I'm following them right now.
Okay. Yeah, that tactical account needs to make some patches. Those things could be pretty cool.
Back a while ago, you were asking people for logo ideas. Are you still doing that?
I did, and you know what? I got a really great response to that. People just started sending me all kinds of cool stuff, so I gave them all to my nephew and told him to figure something out for me. But yeah, I got some pretty cool ideas, so I'm getting there, you guys. I will.
That's what's up. Damn, so there aren't that many. I would have figured there would be a lot more.
Did you find Patchworks?
I did find Patchworks.
And Violent Little you have.
Violent, do I?
Yeah.
Little?
That's what I was talking about. Violent Little.
And I think there's one more. Patch Squad. Sorry, whoever I cut off.
I'm all about the squatting.
And I guess most of the people. I guess most of the people probably make patches because it'd be kind of hard to privately. I mean, if you were trying to run an IG account only on patches, you'd be like pretty much just buying them like crazy.
Nah,
And
bro. Yeah, but that's ridiculous. I mean, so think about it. Like, I mean, like, it takes you $600 to get one gun to make an Instagram of a gun,
that's
but you
true.
fucking get a pat. Like, you know how many pictures that you get off of Pats? Put them in different places. Oh, I don't. Whoa, I can't dig in this account to figure that out. But if I can sign on my other account, I'll show you the best gun channel pictures ever are the pictures that I have when I took the gun channel patches to the mall down in DC. Holla at me. Very Americana.
Yeah, click on my screen I'm sharing right now. This is probably my favorite patch of the week. You know, talking about
People acting. That patch is awesome.
people crossing. Yeah, this is hard-boiled Heather, and she has her patch game is pretty good. Yeah, like I said, that's been one of my favorites right there. But in her a lot of her posts, she does include some sort of patch in there.
But that would suck to wear that patch. I'm like you're not gonna wear that patch.
Yeah,
People, you know, it's like it's a cool patch to show like in your hand, but it's a dumb patch to like to wear on your shoulder.
you know, I don't know. I might put it on a range bag or something along that lines.
That's yeah, okay, I would.
I've got to get with that whole program of holding the stuff in your hands. Like I always think of it like EDC stuff, and I really don't. Since I can't carry right now anyway, so I really don't need to think of it. But I'm sure I can come up with some pretty good ones. Because like those seem to be really popular.
She also has a pretty good tattoo right there. As well, the I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery.
Hmm
Not to mention, I mean, you know how bad that AR-15 would have had to hurt across the wrist, right?
It's freaking detailed too. Whoever did that did a pretty good job on it.
Oh yeah, but yeah, her account's pretty cool. Like I say, a bunch of EDC stuff, some pretty cool patches, and but yeah, that peep was it Sheeple crossing? Yeah, I did appreciate that one.
There's Prometheus Design Works. They do pretty cool patches.
So let me pull up that reloading page real quick. You guys take a look at it. Reloading Daily. And they're mostly, I mean, they mostly do reposting, but they do some original stuff too, I think.
I'm not gonna lie, I do every once in a while like a picture of nothing but brass or like casings or just something that's scattered on the floor.
Right.
Like, there's something nice about that. There's something peaceful and tranquil about the after effects.
I do have to give them a shout out too, especially since they're using one of my pictures right now as their profile picture. So I was pretty happy about that. I was like, oh, that's awesome. But they just started out like a few months ago, and they actually reached out to me like when they first started.
No, wait a minute. Oh, that sucks. So you put up two. No, wait a minute. But like, look at like their profile picture. It's like they cut the gun webs or I'm sorry, the gun channel.
That was a different picture.
No,
I did two pictures kind of close together, like a week or two apart. So, because I just got that tray and I was pretty happy about it. But anyways, yeah. So.
You're a beast.
That one does. I will say that one does have a better angle on it though, because the way I tilted it.
It does.
I'm the same way when it comes to pictures with ammo. I shoot Bite the Bullet LLC's ammo anyways, but I just love, there's about 4 or 5. I think there's Bite the Bullet LLC, there's Ventura Munitions, and pages like that are a big ammo reloading companies, and I do follow them, and I love, like you're talking about, just pictures of ammo. Guns sitting in ammo, or, the presses that they use, images of them, or there's a couple of them that will actually have videos of their presses reloading ammo on automated presses. I can sit there and just watch them almost all day long, just chunk through.
There is a really awesome video on a Dillon 1050. It's on YouTube. It's like a 3-minute long video. It's pretty much a guy just showing off his automated press. It's pretty sexy. He puts some music behind it. I was like, that's about as good as you can get with reloading right there.
Or this one right here that's got a Smith & Wesson was that M&P core sitting on top of probably 1,000 rounds worth of just brass projectiles, and
I need to do some more like that.
Reloading.
I don't even think about it. Usually when I get components like that, I'm like, okay, time to make ammo.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm sorry. Go ahead. CNN or CCN.
We were talking earlier about pictures we like. 704 Outdoors Instagram account posted this little hunting blind. It's a Bass Pro Shop, it was at a Tundra with a flat bed and a raised hunting blind on top of it. That would be pretty cool.
I guess technically that one, there are some law. I mean, I guess it's just a joke, or I don't know if it is legit, but some places have laws against hunting, even out if the vehicle's parked and everything, you still can't hunt out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, not all states do, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it depends on what you're hunting, too. Hog hunting, everything goes. You can hunt them out of a helicopter, you can hunt them out of a truck.
Yeah.
All right, so damn, I should have wrote all these questions. I had a lot of questions earlier. All right, so to the reposters, I think I'm going to make this a reposter chat. I don't care. What was the weirdest picture you saw using your hashtag? Because I see some weird shit.
Yeah, somehow beef jerky accidentally got posted up underneath the CCN News hashtag. I don't know who did that.
Oh, hey, but that looked good though.
Yeah, the deer jerky. That was me though. That's probably the weirdest thing I've seen all week.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Fuck you if you ain't sharing though.
Well, how do you see that? How do you see that news page? I've never seen that before. Is that only on the desktop?
Oh no, this is if you go to Instagram.com, you can actually do the Explorer /tags and then whatever.
Oh, gotcha. It pulls up everything. That's
for the chat. I just pulled up the tag I use for most of the news I put out, and I
Gotcha.
accidentally put my beef jerky up underneath it. I mean, not beef jerky, deer jerky. So yeah, whenever we were talking about Instagram, I just pulled a couple things up.
So, Hashtactical, what was the weirdest use of your hashtag that you saw?
The weirdest use. I'm thinking.
This week.
This week. I know I'm getting there. Let's see. I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. I mean, someone posted a picture of their Adidas, and I'm kind of a West Coast Chucks girl. That kind of was interesting.
It wasn't my Adidas though.
That
That was my partner in crime, my slutty boy, Easy Premier. He was just sitting there with some Adidas. So I had to throw some 50s on him.
I guess it would have to be the cat that was looking through. The Gatman posted it. I don't know if you guys saw it.
I started following him, but I don't know which cat picture. What? A cat picture?
Well, yeah. Well, he did it like the cat was looking through the scope of the rifle. It was kind of cute. Weird cute.
Oh yeah, the sniper cat.
The sniper cat. Thank you. That's a better term.
Yeah, it looks like for me, it would have to be this picture right here.
Huh.
Yeah, but those are some nice.
creative though.
Like,
That's creative.
No, but I would totally repost that because, like, to me, like, that's not weird. To me, that's like super cool.
Right. Like who would think of that?
You got the HK squeezer gun right there. That's pretty nice.
So I'm thinking weirdo, which I'm not gonna do on Instagram and just search my hashtag. But
maybe we
couple
should.
days. It was like 4 or 5. I want to say like 3 or 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago, I got a picture where it was a female with an arched back, and across her back, it was like little green army men, in a stance, about ready to fight. That was the weirdest use of my hashtag that I saw. But it wasn't good.
Or someone just used the hashtag, you're saying?
Someone just used the hashtag, and I didn't think it was an original picture, and you know what I'm saying, and it was too weird. So that's why I didn't repost it, and it would have looked a little raunchy for like our channel, you know what I'm saying, for our account. It would have been super racy, and I was like, and on top of that, I didn't even know that the account was a real person. So,
Well, that makes me ask you guys that repost, how much of it is garbage? Because I'm noticing it now. I don't know why, but I guess gun websites is generic enough that people think I'm a reposter because they've obviously never looked at my stuff. I know it's my account, I guess. But anyway, how much, like percentage-wise, 10%, 20%, 50%? How much of it is like just stupid garbage that isn't even guns necessarily. Not like a bad gun picture, but just like not even guns.
It depends what you consider garbage.
I mean,
So like,
just garbage. Like I mean, I get weird stuff. Like I don't even know how to describe. Like just junk mail, just like catalog stuff, cars, like not cool cars, like just some car that's for sale. Plants.
junk like that, maybe like 3 to 5%.
Yeah, mine's very
Very
low
small.
threshold
Yeah.
as well. I don't get very.
It's a lot. It's a lot of letters. I mean, well, I mean, gun websites a lot of letters too, but
I personally don't get that many like stuff that's like junk like that because I only have so many people that actually use my tag. So it's pretty much good stuff. I get a lot of redundant stuff, but I'm okay with that.
Redundant, like
Look, other people reposting, like, Moon's very popular. His stuff will get reposted 5 or 6 times. So I'll see a lot of the same pictures, and I kind of have to sift through them. But outside of that, I don't get any junk mail. I think for the larger accounts, people caught on that those hashtags are really popular, and people search them. So I think that's why they use them.
that's what I hear. People, like, it's like Pew or whatever. It doesn't. Nobody owns it. It's just they figure people are gonna search it, I guess. I don't think Moon is as popular as he's just greedy. He likes to. He just has to be in all the different pictures.
Yeah, a little bit.
I have to say, the thing I like about Moon's pictures is the way you use the lighting.
you don't want to say the Moon, you bastard.
Why?
That's one thing we didn't mention earlier when we were talking about hashtags this week. The straight outta hashtag.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh yeah, no, who's? Oh god,
Train on that.
Slopzilla, right here. So go ahead. All right,
Is it possible to have a best one of those? I think I know.
we're gonna go left to right and figure out which was the best one of those. So go ahead, Ballistic Expansion. What was your favorite straight out of?
I was just saying it, but I didn't. Everybody was talking. I actually missed that completely because that was the same week I just started back classes and I was super busy and I called it after it been
Just going to school. I was too busy
for a
for
few
Instagram.
days.
So you caught it, you saw it.
I did, but I don't have anything.
So what was your favorite one that you saw? So you seen like 3 or 4? What was the favorite one you saw?
Honestly, I didn't think it was that cool because I don't like it when people.
I don't care. Okay, so what was the favorite one you saw?
I can't name one because I didn't look at one long enough to even remember what I said. So I'm sorry, I want to pass on that one. I don't know. Probably if I were gonna make one, I'd probably straight out of ammo. That'd be my favorite one, I think. If they had a picture of a bunch of brass empty, that'd be cool. That's just what I can think of off the top of my head. But I don't know. I don't know what's out there, how many were made and all that. But yeah.
All right, so who's next? This is my job to say. Concealed Carry Nation. What was your favorite straight out of?
Well, there's 2 of them. There's one of them with a Justin Timberlake skit that involves a Christmas present box that was straight out of Yo Mama. I don't know if you watched the Saturday Night Live skit, but it's pretty damn funny. Other than that, a gun-related one was it was like a Walmart store picture in the background that's just straight out of 22 long rifle.
Oh, that is pretty clever. That's funny.
There was one other, I can't remember it offhand. I was trying to scroll through my feed to see if I could find it. Nothing so far.
Let me know if you get back to it. Next is up. G-Webs, what was your straight out of? Gaston?
More than once, but it just depended on what dog was in it, and it was straight out of Dog Biscuits, and then it would have a sad dog looking at you. I thought those were hilarious every time I seen them. The Doberman one was the best, but they were all good.
All right. Who was next? Hash Maggie.
That's me.
Tell 'em.
I think it was the first time I saw Straight Outta Gun Money, and I think it might have been Real Dirty Harry's page. And yeah, and it was just a picture of a bunch of guns, and it was a pretty badass picture too.
Alrighty. Moonzilla.
Well, I liked mine, of course, straight out of Comtac with my Comtac holster. But second favorite was the one with Jesus, and it said, when the Bible is used straight out of context,
Oh, nice.
that was probably my
Well
favorite.
said. Well said. All right, so mine, I tried to find it, I couldn't find it because I'm on a wrong account. Mine was straight out of Columbia Heights, and it had a picture of my favorite basketball court that I grew up playing on in Uptown, DC. So that was my favorite one. Holla at me. And honestly, it's right next to it's a block away from the first uh, public square arena for DC sports ever, and it was pugilism fighting back in like the 1600s. So a lot of history there. I like that one. Even though they didn't even know they captured that, because that building that it had it in was there. So that was my favorite one. Straight out of Columbia Heights. Holla at me. But all right. So
All
it's
right,
almost
here's
about
the
an hour.
one I was talking about.
Go ahead.
If you look at my shared screen, it's from Rocky's Guns, straight out of my holster.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
that was a
cool.
good one.
I don't see your holster though.
Well,
Oh,
just the
she's
gun.
But the
pulling
gun's
her gun.
obviously out in front of her.
But the sign blocks her gun though.
Jeez.
She's obviously not looking at the gun. The gun's not even up to her sight.
She's obviously
Point
She's
shooting.
like
pointing
belly.
not at
Yeah.
your face.
No, it's not. It's at like my solar plexus. Relax.
It's at your neck.
Quick draw.
I walk right up on her. Good straight out of, but. So do you think straight out is gonna keep going, or is it over? I think it's fate. I think things come in quick so fate on Instagram, and they might resemble later on, but
That's
they're
what keeps it.
gone.
That's what keeps it interesting, though. You know, constantly moving. Just like I missed the straight out of thing, like the bulk of it. I missed the, I got the tail end of it, but it was like there and gone, and now we're waiting, for the next big thing.
Yeah, because straight out is definitely on its way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's slowing down.
It was basically to promote the movie. They made the app so people can just do straight out of from wherever. And
Oh, really?
yeah.
So it was like a specific app.
Yeah, well, you go on the computer or your phone and go to the website, and then you can create the whatever straight out of you want.
That's what's up. All right, so it's almost been about an hour. I think it's about time to let it go. We're gonna go left to right. Be say whatever your piece is. Say your Instagram. What are you working
Ballistic
on next week?
Expansion. Check it out. Ballistic Expansion, YouTube and Instagram. Just broke 400 followers tonight, so that's awesome. And that doesn't sound like a lot. I don't, it's a personal account, so I just post stuff that I find interesting, and hopefully, if you're following my account, you'll find it interesting as well. So, check it out. Thanks for having me in the chat tonight, and as always, join us on gunchannels.com.
Next after that is Conceal Carry Nation. Go ahead, say your piece, say your shout out, let them know if you have a hint as far as what you're hashtagging next week, what you're gonna repost next week.
Oh, Concealed Carry Nation _ between the words on Instagram, concealedcarrynation.info for the website, and basically we'll be reposting pretty much anything gun related, specifically around handguns and concealed carry.
Sorry, shit. G-Webs.
What are we doing? Talking about Instagram?
Just say your shout out. Just say your piece at the end. What do you want to say? Shout out to who?
Shout out to all the people that are playing on Instagram. It's awesome. So, Ballistic, you're saying that you only got 400 followers. Screw that. That's cool. Because Instagram ain't paying nobody. It's just all about having fun taking pictures. So,
Yeah, exactly.
thanks to all the people that are participating, because that's the fun part. And anybody that's taking pictures, like, I don't know about Moon, I like seeing all the different pictures, because then that gives me ideas for what I might want to take. Or, just kind of spurs the imagination a little bit. Oh, that's an idea. Maybe I can take that and do this with it. So, thanks to everybody who's using it. I think it's fun. Plus, I've said it before, I'll say it again. very few of us are out there just doing gun stuff on it, right? We're doing other stuff, like I do my Doberman stuff. So every time I post something with my dog and a gun, or something else in a gun, police car and a gun, or whatever it is, that's, well, maybe not police car, but the other stuff gets guns out to the world, and people that are voters and people that are seeing that we're just regular people and not all. If we left Instagram and it was a bunch of professional Instagrammers with my quote signs up, it would be a bunch of bullshit crap that people would blow off because it's just a bunch of sales stuff and people emulating crazy antics. All the regular people is what I appreciate out there. So that's people I'm saying thanks to.
10-round Magster.
Okay, I'm going to be a kiss ass for a second. I can do that. And shout you guys out because ever since I started using your hashtag, a lot more people use mine, and I'm thankful for that. Well, a few more people, and it's a good thing.
Yeah, I've been seeing your hashtag all over the pictures I'm tagged in. It's great. It's awesome.
I know, I like it. So I'm excited and happy. You also might see some 2A stuff from me every now and then, but I'm a gun rights promoter, so it just comes with the eye candy.
I mean, like, how can you have eye candy without that?
Right.
Exactly. First comes the passion, then comes the candy.
There you go. I'm going to start hashtagging that.
There you go. Moon.
Autoloader on Instagram. I'm just going to keep taking pictures on a whim. I never know what I'm going to take before, like 5 minutes before I take it. So, and my shout out would have to go to all the people that repost me, including the 3 best reposters I know in this chat that helped me get my picture seen by other people and followers and whatnot.
All right, well,
Pretty awesome.
Moon, I have a question for you. How many filters can you put on one picture?
1.
All of them?
I've done ones with like 14 maybe.
So you put 14 filters into one photo?
I think so.
The only thing is, after you get so far, it's like they start canceling each other out, and it's like
Yeah.
it's like crap. Now it's taking away that aspect that I like that filter.
So I just experiment. If I post a picture that looks too filtery, then fuck you. Move on. Keep scrolling.
Keep scrolling. Keep it swiping.
That's my experiment.
All right,
Dude,
so
got
that's
a frame of Instagram picture, so
Straight out of filters.
no. So yeah, so we came up with a couple of hashtags: straight off filters, keep it swiping, and we're gonna sign off with that. Keep it swiping. Instagram, holla at everyone. Hashtag tactical conceal carry nation.
Show? Is this a weekly show now?
No. Well, it depends. If we have enough participants, we can make it into a show. But if it's just my dumb ass up here talking to myself, then it ain't gonna be a show.
I hear it, James, but I think it'd be neat to have a show where we talk about Instagram because, like we've talked about in the past, we get all jazzed up when we start talking about cameras and apps and stuff. So
that's another thing is that I definitely want to start talking to just to have a content creator on here. We'll talk about that later. But so yeah, I think that's cool. And
well, I guess thanks for having it then. And I guess the thing is, anybody that does listen to this is podcast or did you post this on the Gun Channels website or
University?
Right.
There is a hashtag Gun Channels or like an Instagram Gun Channels channel that we saw.
Yeah, there's an Instagram. I mean, there's the hashtag for Gun Channels too. I just put on University because I don't know. Sorry, stuck it.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that later.
But anyway, yeah,
we'll talk about that later.
having them on a regular basis. I guess that's all I'm saying. Is if anybody's listening to this, I guess the way to do it would be leave some feedback.
Well, listen. So, before we sign off, let's end it on this. Where is the DPG going down? And no, that's not a drug deal. It's the DPG goes down once a day on Gun Channels. Where's it going down tonight, G-Webs?
I'm asking you. I don't think Big Gunner knows he's allowed or he should be doing it. So I don't know if he'll do it.
All right. So since I get to do it, I'm gonna hand it off to Hash Tactical, and she gets to give away a patch. So Hash Tactical, just say somebody else's name.
Somebody else's name. Okay, I just followed a girl because you reposted her, and her name, and I think her page is pretty dope. Electra FR Shooter. Did I say
Okay.
her?
Okay. So do me a favor, cut and paste her name over here into the side channel, and if you could, please send her a DM and tell her to go to www.gunchannels.com/DPG, and if she just gives up her information, we'll mail her a patch.
All
So-
right,
Like daily patch giveaway, right? DPG.
that makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah. So just DM her with the /DPG. We'll send her out a patch.
Sounds
So, all right. So that's the end of the show. Good night. Good all. Keep the finger swiping, and I'll holla at y'all.